Hello friends, welcome back to another video tutorial in Revit. I am architect Sonu Rai from Glad Studio, and in this video tutorial I am going to teach you how to apply PBR materials in Revit in a simple way. So first we need to understand what are the PBR materials and why they are important. So I am going to first show you slides. So what are the PBR materials? So if you'll go to definition here, you can see the full form is physically based rendering, known as PBR, and sometimes you can come to these terms like physically based settings. They are also termed as PBS. Physically based setting is a method of setting and rendering that provides a more accurate representation of how light interacts with material properties. So that means when we are working in any 3D programs, PBR materials gives more realistic scenes, and material interacts with lights, and that makes your scene more realistic. So whether you are working in Revit or 3ds Max, SketchUp or any other softwares, so that's why physically based material are important. So if you move to next slide, you can see here how PBR materials works. So you can see here PBR materials uses a small number of textures map to describe a sets of shading model. So I will show you one example, and you can move to next term here. PBR materials simulate how light refracts and scatters off surfaces. So it will give more realistic scene to if you will use PBR materials in any of your programs, 3D programs. And you can see the use here to create a realistic textures. PBR materials can be used. So why they are important? So you can see here PBR materials are used in many game engines and content creation tools, or in architecture or any other industry, and PBR materials are used to create a realistic and immersive virtual environments. So you can see there are two basic families of PBR materials here, and you can see here first one is metalness or roughness. You can simply, in simple words, you can use metal or rough surfaces for your model, and another one is a specular or glossiness. You can see this example here. If you will download any free PBR materials, you can see these terms here in download folder. Here you can see albedo, roughness, normal, glossiness, displacement and bump. We will see how to use this, and a base color called albedo. So this is the texture color, so this is the base color, is known as albedo. And a metalness parameter that defines if the reflection is diffuse with a white specular layer or metallic. So you can see here metalness here. So you can also now see here the next thing is that, and a parameter called roughness. So you can see here roughness that defines how smooth or rough the surface is. In the simple words, you can use this to show roughness or smoothness. And next is specular and gloss model. Is what is that? Is comprised of base color called albedo that defines the diffuse reflection only, and a separate reflection color called specular that defines the color of reflections separately. So a specular gives reflective surfaces, and a parameter called glossiness that defines how smooth or rough the surface is. So we'll understand this PBR materials in Revit. So I will show you. So I'm going to my architecture, and I will use PBR material for floor. You can use for walls, doors, windows and anything. So first we'll understand in easy words. So I'm going to use any floor here, and I'm going to draw a floor here, and I'm going to finish this, and we'll go to 3D here, and I'm going to realistic. So now I'm going to assign a material here. So I'm going to select this floor here, and I'm going to edit type, or you can change material from here also, or else you can go to manage here and go to materials, So this is material browser here, and I'm going to create a new material here. So I'm going to rename this as a PBR material here. So PBR material, and after this you can go to asset browser, and since you are making floor, so you can search any floor here. I will tell you how to select any floor here. So you can simply search here floor, and you can see this is Autodesk's shared materials, and this is the appearance. So I'm going to flooring, and you can see this triangular icon here. So if you'll notice, these are the used for improved rendering. Use a newer version appearance asset instead of this one. So you can use a new improved one. So you have to see which is not comprised of this triangle shape. So we'll search which flooring is not comprised of this triangle. So I'm going to select any of the surface here which is not. So now you can see this is flooring cherry. So I'm going to apply this. This is not comprised of any information like improved rendering. So we'll use this one. This is there is no triangular shape. You can see this in orange shape. So you have to be tactful while selecting. So now I'm coming here. So you can see now I'm going to duplicate this appearance here. So we'll create our own PBR material. So that's why I'm going to duplicate this asset, and you can see this information here, and you can name the as PBR material floor. Okay, you can rename anything you want, and you can in description you can write PBR materials here, PBR material, and keywords also can write here flooring PBR material. You can write whatever you want about the PBR materials. And now you can see these parameters. This is image, so we have to select our PBR material. I want to replace this one, and you can see this reflection score here, and this is the roughness. So I'm going to first select this, and we'll come here also relief pattern bump. So I'm going to first select my texture or base color. So I'm going to click on this image, and you can see I'm going to select replace this one. So you can see this source here. So you have to click onto this source, and you can go to folder where you have downloaded your PBR material. So I have downloaded in my downloads. So this is PBR material I'm going to apply. You can apply whatever you want. You can get many free PBR materials from websites, Google. You can just Google it. And now I'm going to select PBR floor materials. So I'm going to select this one. So you can see these are the samples just now I explained in PPT. So this is the base color. So this is the our textures, and this is the displacement, and this is the metallic one, and this is normal, and this for roughness. So I want to apply this base color. So you can see this is applied here, and now we can do some more changes here. We have to come down here, and you can also select this link texture transforms, and the most important is here scale. You have to very creative in selecting the scales. So you have to repeat this process sometimes to get the actual scale size. So I have increased some scale size here, and now I'm going to click done. And now roughness. So you can also use any map here. So I'm going to select this roughness, and you can go to source here, and you can click on this image and go to desktop, and your download folder, and you can go to PBR material, and you can go to select roughness here. So I'm going to use this one, roughness, and you can also change this scale. So this is 15 feet, so leave this, and now click done. And now we'll come to this one, so relief pattern bump or image. So we can also select any of this metallic or glossiness. So I'm going to select on the source image, and I'm going to again to my PBR material, and now we can select either this one, polygon slate metallic, or you can also use this normal. So suppose I'm going to select this normal here, and you can click apply. Okay, so now we have to apply that PBR material to our floor. So you can use pen tool here. You can simply type here PT, shortcut command for pen tool, and now we'll see our PBR material here. You can search PBR. So this is the PBR material, and you can select this one and just apply. So we can see our PBR material is applied, and if you'll zoom this, this is looking more realistic. So this is the process of applying PBR material in Revit in a simple way. So hope you have liked this video tutorial. In the next video tutorial I will come with some more interesting topics in Revit. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.